Hi there, YouTube haunters. Brad Goodspeed here. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been releasing images of our 2013 lineup of haunt characters. And there are actually more actors taking part in the haunt than I have characters displayed here. But these are the people that were able to show up for the shoot day. There's actually going to be, at last count, 11 actors in the haunt, and there's only 8 pictured here. One of them is Harlan Pitfield, our social media character slash greeter slash victim. So he isn't included in this group, but I'll just walk you through a couple of the characters here. Now, very briefly, just wanted to mention the Butcher of Provincetown backstory is ridiculously in-depth, far more so than even the documentary that I've put up that some of you may have seen, or these images suggest. I was originally going to release a small bio with each of these characters to describe who they are, where they came from, but I figured, you know what, it's letting the mystery out a little bit too much, so it's more fun to just write these little poems, and I just wrote these little poems that kind of hint at who these people are, or at least what role they play in the cult. And, the backstory itself is going to have to wait until I figure out some kind of clever way to introduce all that. But stay tuned. In the meantime, I'll run you through some of the characters. He is Svarog, the craftsman red, the forger of blade and bringer of dread, the shaper of mask, the taker of bone, maker of tributes to the forest throne. The boar, crushing skull, maiming prey, screams will fly and flesh will flay. Savage most they call the boar, whose cruelty will be known once more. The maker, the first and oldest, watcher of wars, the one not born upon these shores, collector of bone and brass and thread, adorned with keepsakes of the dead. Navnada, when she appears across expanse, you follow forth to steal a glance, until you reach a darkened place, and see in her your final face. Tlokun, tremble now as he draws near, the killer prime in clan of fear. Tlokun is the pounding beast at right hand of the daughter priest. Loki, the hidden blade, the hidden kill, taker from beds to forest chill, most silent of the voiceless sect, a strike in darkness none detect. Dashbog, the forest god to him does speak, while blade is raised above the meek. And should it please that blood be shed, Dashbog's stroke makes free their head. And finally, the daughter. She is child of woods and earth, the daughter of ill and greatest worth, revealed in dreams and in the trees, while men fall down in fear to knees. So those are the voiceless, or the men and daughter, or the Domovoi. There are different names for this imaginary cult that we've cooked up. But again, I wish I could tell you more, and I suppose I could, about what these characters are and who they're supposed to be, but I want to do it in some kind of more storytelling-oriented way rather than just, telling you. It feels like that would be boring. So there are dreams of taking this story into the world of short film. That may happen at some point. These photos were all taken by my new friend, Christina Ramey from Pear Studios, who also happens to be my neighbor. She was having a garage sale, and I was talking to her, and eventually it came out that I did the haunt, and that she would be interested in photographing it because she wanted something a little bit different for her portfolio, and also just because she's a cool, creative person who thought it was fun. So she offered to take these pictures for me. I did all the editing and post-production to kind of give them the Butcher of Provincetown sort of treatment. But I think they came out really great. Christina did an amazing job, and it's really fun to have these. I'm going to try printing them up and maybe having collector's cards to hopefully maybe sell at the haunt, just as a little way to maybe collect a couple bucks back for this ridiculously expensive enterprise of throwing a home haunt. Anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed these images as we've been releasing them. I know it was a lot of fun to get the actors kind of excited about Halloween, to have these glossy, awesome pictures to put up on their Facebook profiles. And as Halloween approaches, I'm going to try and introduce you all to some of the actors who are involved in the haunt. event as they're over to help set up. And hopefully you can meet some of them. So that's it for now. I hope you're all doing well, and happy haunting.